Hello everyone, welcome back. I'm Jen, and today we're gonna start this. If you didn't see my other video, I have no idea how I got this. I was doing some other videos and somehow I managed to unlock this. Maybe it was just simply a login reward. The antique curio display, an elegant display with a plush velvet field, ideal for showcasing your latest found treasures, where presumably you will put all of these keys. Now these look like, I can't tell. I think it's these ones here that I can unlock if I play through this right now. I gotta tell you, I am feeling pretty miserable again lately. I don't know what's wrong with me, so we're not gonna do face cam right now. So let's just get into this. I guess it'll be another little mini series because it does look like it is at least somewhat involved, kind of like the Reaper Rewards one from around the time Life and Death came out. Again, this already started up in a different save file I was playing around with to talk about the update. You can go back and watch that video because I do talk a little bit about this in that video, and you can see the initial starting up point of this, which makes me think that this was just simply a login reward. You logged in, you got the item, and now the rest of the stuff you have to get points for to unlock them. Does that make sense? I hope it does. So what seems like a normal day quickly turns into an adventure. This is where we are currently at. And I think the arrival. Watch the news on TV and meet the royal envoy. Okay, so I put my sim in Windenburg. She does not... Who are you? The royal envoy. Okay. Invite in. She does not have a TV. So I'm gonna have to get her a TV after she meets the royal envoy. Let's see what this is all about. The envoy's call. Greetings, I am a royal envoy representing the noble kingdoms of the Darong, the Cap, and the Thebe family. I have received word of suspicious activity regarding some of the ancient treasures being kept outside of the kingdoms. I have come to ensure the safety and security of these items. I am hoping to do this as swiftly as possible. I do not want to bother any of the dukes with this matter. They're just so busy, as noble people tend to be. You understand, don't you? I need someone trustworthy to help me complete this task, and you caught my eye. Would you help me with my royal duties? I will make sure it is worth your while. Okay. Sure, ask about I'm definitely pronouncing these wrong. Ask about the Derong family? Right here. There are no lights in this house, or what? The Derong family has always valued fine works of art. Their homes are adorned with masterpieces from renowned classical painters. Why not take an easel and paint for yourself? You might uncover clues in the process. I must move on for now. If you find any clues, don't tell anyone but me. Hint, you can now claim a new easel in the event rewards. Okay. So, why didn't that work? That was weird. Let's claim that. Okay, so they want us... I need a TV, first of all. And we're gonna move this bookshelf over here. Oh, this is terrible. This just absolutely will not do. We need to upgrade this living room a little bit, or a lot. Let's give her some better, slightly better stuff, shall we? I think I was gonna go with that couch. Yeah, I think I'll just go with this couch. We'll put it back here. And electronics. Can give her that TV. That's looking good. So where is the easel? It's not there. Is it in her personal inventory? It is. Oh, look, there's a phone. And no, I don't want to destroy it. I don't know what it's for. Okay, that's not the right easel. I think it's supposed to be this easel right here. So let's grab that and sell that one. Pretty sure. I mean, that is the one we unlocked. It should be the one that went into our inventory. Okay, classic painting? It just says make a painting. Small classic painting. Let's kind of rush through this. She's gonna be terrible. She has 0 skill right now, so this is not gonna be a good painting at all. It might look relatively okay, but it's not gonna be good. Okay, express feelings. We can close that for now. She didn't really express any feelings. Express feelings about art. It lacks the emotion that was intended, but not bad. Rewards simoleons. The expression of the soul is always touching. Rewards satisfaction points. Some feelings cannot be expressed in words. Rewards an inspired potion. Let's go with this one, I guess. And we got... that made me cough. We got 2,000 simoleons for that. Okay. What a magnificent work of art. But making art is only the beginning. Knowing the artist's intent and message is where true art comes from. Expressing feelings about it is certainly a good idea. It's what the Derongs would have wanted. You should give it a try. We just did. After meeting the royal envoy and learning about the family heirlooms, the journey has begun. So we got more event points. The envoy mentioned heading towards the library. Follow them there. There's so many. After expressing emotions about art, simoleons have been granted. Rewards earned. You completed the scoring simoleons discovery quest and earned 2,000. Okay, that's not part of this. Let's see if this... it doesn't work. Okay, news alert. Oh, there's too many pop-ups with these things. The envoy feels polished in their delivery and mission. It's worth keeping an eye on them and follow their leader for now to see where it leads. Okay, news alert. An envoy has been spotted in town and they appear to be royal in nature. Several local residents claim to have seen them. Stay tuned for updates on this intriguing development. Excuse my voice. Wow. Okay. I got the first key. Oh, right. I didn't get this. I claimed it. We got the Derong family key. A stately key etched with patterns and accented by a copper palm. Sturdy and strong, it's a key that will endure through the ages. Can be displayed on the antique curio table. But we didn't actually get the table. We have the key. I think it's a bit glitchy. Okay, let's see if we can find it in all these different reward things we've gotten from all the different So many cool things. Wait, is that 2 keys? No, that's just one. So many cool things that could have and should have just been a part of the game. And now a lot of people who start playing the game later will never get them. Or people who couldn't participate in them will never get them. And that's so sad. If and I shouldn't do this and I shouldn't say this, but if I can find a mod somewhere that unlocks these reward items, a mod or custom content or something, so that other people can enjoy these items as well, I am definitely going to put that on my Discord and Patreon, because this just is not, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Okay, so here is the curio. Do we just slide it there? Okay. So there are 5 keys to collect. This is pretty basic. It's the same thing that's happened in a lot of these rewards events. There's these things to collect. In one of them, actually, let me show you again. In one of them, it was, well, in a couple of them, I think the magnets for the magnet boards have counted as the item. It was the very first Life and Death one, where these freezer bunnies were it. Then the milk cartons were one, and the Touch Grass Weekly was one as well. Not every single event has had these. One of the first events that we had did not have something like that. We got this bar and we got this and this. I think that was actually the very first event, was the one where we got the vending machine and the bar and other stuff that I can't remember now. Maybe it was this. It might have been this. I think they were items that are part of packs, but they gave us a version in the base game if we were able to participate in the event. So it was this, and that was a simple login event. There was another recent login event where we got, I think, this or this. It might have been both of these. So that one was also a simple login event. That did not come with these, like, collectible, let's call them that, because they do show up in the collectibles menu here. So here's the antique curio keys. Yeah, the magnets were collectibles as well. And you can't get those collectibles now in any other save file marked off, because it only worked to mark them off during the event. So, and way back in the day, there were events as well that included items where, what am I trying to do? I'm trying to go into build mode. I don't know if we can see them here. We might not be able to see them here, but there was one event years ago that had, like, oh wait, didn't they add them into the game because it had been so long since the event? Maybe not. So I don't see them here, but they were similar to this one. Oh, you know what? I know what it is. So they had a bunch of inspirational posters, and you had to do all of these different things to collect all 4 or 6 or whatever it was. It was kind of like the modern day events that have been happening in The Sims 4. You carried out a task, you kind of got points for it, but really it was just unlocking the poster. You would get the poster. After several years had gone by, they got rid of all of those posters and replaced it with this one and made it so that you could get it. But that's weird that they tied it to the bodybuilder branch. Maybe that's not the one I'm thinking of. Maybe it's a different one, but it was something similar to that where you did some tasks and you collected these inspirational posters. So that was one event that they had back in the day, but it's nothing like they do now. Anyways, enough talking. Let's go down to the library. Can I? No, I have to use the phone. Okay. That was the ugliest pop-up I've ever seen. All right, let's travel. Does Windenburg have a library? I don't know. They do, right here. Okay. I thought Windenburg would be the best place to go for this royalty and legacy stuff. Is that a library? Is that legitimately an actual library? Will this count? Oh no. It helps to read. Visit the Willow Creek Archive Library. Yeah, I wish it was any library lot because I'd love to keep her here in Windenburg. I just think it fits, but that's not gonna happen. Okay, going to the Willow Creek Archive now. Alright, the envoy reached out and said they would be here at the library. Surprise them with a question? Ask the envoy about the library. Why do I need to ask the envoy about the Willow Creek Library? Presumably the envoy is not even from Willow Creek. They are from the new place, the royalty place. But we shall ask. Ask about the library. Ask someone about the Durong family. Come here, stop. I don't know who you are, but let's do a friendly introduction. Ooh, there's a lot of people here. Okay. Can you... The envoy looks surprised to see Grace at the library. They quickly say, "Ah, I didn't think you would be here so quickly. The Durong family treasure is hidden here, somewhere in these old archives. Why not help me uncover its location? I believe you will be the next guardian of their legacy." With that, the envoy slips away once more, their departure raising suspicion. There we go. Now I can ask about the family and then hack a computer? Are you serious? Christopher says, I'm not too familiar with them, but the envoy who was here kept muttering Durong art repeatedly while searching through the books. Christopher continues, maybe I should try to look at them too. Okay. Hack. What did that say? Hack for Durong family information. She doesn't have any skills. This cannot possibly go well, right? She's also gotta go to the bathroom. I should maybe let her do that. Otherwise, she's gonna have a scandal of her own happening real soon. Okay, it worked. The Durong family's interest in art is deeper and more mysterious than your sim expected. It seems the Durongs has been trying to restore an old family painting. With how much they've invested in this restoration, its completion must be very important to the kingdom. However, the royal envoy has been acting a bit too suspicious for this to be a normal restoration project. Their behavior makes your sim believe this painting might also hold a secret. Okay, search a bookshelf. Okay, look up a book. Look, what? Investigate bookshelf. Grace has created a will. Why? I didn't tell you to do that. Go investigate the bookshelf, Grace. After rummaging through the shelves, a book about the Durongs was discovered. Hidden between the pages, a delicate old key slipped out, and landed silently on the floor. It might be what the envoy was after. Grace hides the key away in a safe place before anyone notices. Best to keep it hidden for now. Travel home. Okay. The wrong beginnings. Although a key was found, the envoy's behavior seemed a bit off. Why the odd behavior at the library? Reward event points.
No.
It's still not working, so I'll have to do it from here. I already got the key though, so that's a bit odd. And I can claim all the other stuff. A draped memorial display table. You can only get that if you have life and death. And then luxurious mourning robes. Full body. Embrace the day in comfort with these flowing silken robes. In fine silk and elegant embroidery, you'll be ready to handle royal duties with poise. I guess I didn't read this. All worlds have unique ways to honor loved ones, but a memorial display is a universal concept. It allows us to celebrate their lives and remember them. This display can hold sentimental items like a timeless capture photo. Since you've been gone, incense or a whispering wren messenger statue for sending heartfelt notes. Okay. And those were the two things we got, and we've claimed everything for this week, I guess. And we've done all the stuff. I don't really... The robe is meant for masculine Sims. That's Grace as well. And the memorial table is not... It's not really needed here and now, but we can check it out real quick. Here it is. So that's kind of cool. It looks nice. It's nice to have more items and have packs included in the events, since they are doing the events after all. It's nice to have the game fully incorporated that way. And if you don't have the packs, you just have extra reward points for other stuff further down. Like if you don't have life and death, I don't remember how much this was worth, but if it was like worth 40 or 50 points, you'll now have the points already for this. So you'll be ahead, and you'll like always be ahead, especially if you don't have Horse Ranch as well, then you'll always be ahead and you won't have to necessarily finish the event completely because you'll get all the cool stuff unlocked, like this new trait that we'll read about in the future. But on that note, if you enjoyed this video, if you're enjoying my channel, if you want to see more episodes of, I guess, this little mini series, let me know down in the comments. And don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. I just stopped recording right as I realized she started her house on fire. What the heck, Grace? No. Oh no. Well, she seems to have put it out herself. But that's just, okay. Okay, I'm leaving now. Bye.